Hello everyone and welcome to episode 42 of the journey on FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. This episode we're going to start off by just checking some of the things that we have sold on from the packs that we opened yesterday. But then it's time to head into seasons with our main squad and see if we can pick up a couple more points so we can at least stay in Division 2. Anyway, first team we come up against, Barclays Premier League team with Samuel Eto'o and Benteke up front. Both very good players on this game. Benteke is a strong one, Samuel Eto'o is pacey, he's a good finisher, and his defense is very attacking. Both David Luiz and Vertonghen has high attacking medium defensive work rate. He's going to make a mistake right off the start, and Neymar is going to be the one to smash it in the top of the net, which is the best net. But then in the 26th minute we're going to steal a ball with Pepe. We're going to get a long through ball here. I see Carlos Vela has a lot of space there, but then I see the run from Luka Modric, and Luka Modric, fortunately, is just a little bit quicker than David Luiz, and he's able to slide it home with his left foot. We're going to steal the ball back here, or just pretty much straight off the kickoff with Karim Benzema. And Neymar on the ball, doing a little bit of work here, just playing around the box a little bit. I see Karim Benzema has a lot of space, and that's pretty lucky to make that kind of turn. So we make it 3-0 in the 30 minutes. So we're looking pretty great here. And in the 43rd minute, where we also get pretty lucky here to pick up the ball with Modric. It's a terrible pass from him, and then was pretty lucky to pick up the ball. So we're 4-0 up in the 43rd minute, and he is going to rage quit. So that is a good start to the episode. I actually, as you could see from the match yesterday, I pretty much dominated in terms of possession. I did only have 5 shots on target, but I did manage to do it with the chances that I managed to get. But anyway, just going to jump into another game. This time around, I'm like, oh my god, he's got second inform Aguero, he's got Samuel Eto'o, he's got inform Özil, he's got inform Fernandinho, Yaya Toure, Santi Cazorla, he's got companies, inform Sacco, and I'm shitting my pants right now because that's an incredible looking Barclays Premier League side. I mean, I always had trouble against Kyle Walker since he's strong and he's really quick as a right back, but the game is actually going to disconnect. I don't know if he rage quit or the game just disconnected, so we will never find out how that game would have ended, but we're just going to jump straight into another game. 4-4-2 Premier League side with Fernando Torres, Samuel Eto'o at top. We seem to come up against Eto'o a lot. It's not the best looking side, but he's got some great players there, like Samuel Eto'o, André Schürrle, he's got Kyle Walker of course, and in the 34th minute he's going to get the through ball to André Schürrle, and as you know, André Schürrle is a very strong player. He's going to cross it in, and I think that's Ramirez who's going to win the header against Marcelo. I didn't really like conceding that goal, and I knew the 1-2 was coming, but I couldn't defend it, and then Fernando Torres wins the header against both Dani Alves and Sergio Ramos. This game was just generally pretty frustrating. I mean, that kind of... I mean, first he tackles that one, and then he picks up the rebound with Ramirez again, I think. So he makes it 3-0, so this was not one of the best games I've ever played. But that was a rather nice shot from Luka Modric, but Chesney probably should have done better in goal. But unfortunately, we pick up a 3-1 loss, so not the best of games. I mean, some of the goals that I conceded, I felt were not really that justified. It was just one of them games that you weren't supposed to win from the beginning. But as you can see, he did have more chances, but just the goals that he scored, I don't know. So, but that's just how FIFA goes sometimes. It goes both with you and against you, which you probably have seen throughout this entire journey that we've had. That those goals goes both for you and against you. And we're just going to jump straight into another game. 3-4-2-1 Serie A side. That 3-4-2-1 is generally a very attacking formation. When I see his team, I mean, he's got a solid defense with Ogbonna, Benazia, and Cáceres, with both Pepe and Asamoah on the wings, which both have high attacking, high defensive work rate. And in the 40th minute, I mean, Balotelli's just going to completely do me there. I was not prepared for that one, and Mario Balotelli is going to make it 1-0. But then, 10 minutes later, we're going to pick up the ball with Dani Alves. A through ball to Carlos Vela, and you know, Carlos Vela has been fantastic for us. He barely gets it under the keeper, barely goes over the goal line. But we are going to make it 1-1. And then in the 40th minute, I see Dani Alves going on the wing here, cutting inside. Carlos Vela with the run yet again. And with the ball control here to get past the defenders and makes it 2-1 in the 42nd minute. And then in the 90th minute, Neymar of all people is going to be up on the corner and head it in. I think this guy had tried to apply a lot of pressure in the end there. And he had, I think, if I remember correctly, he had a lot or a few very good chances. But fortunately, Courtois was playing very well in goal. And yeah, I was pretty lucky to walk away with that victory. Yeah, as you can see, Courtois being the man of the match right there. He had, yeah, as you can see, most of his shots, where he had a couple of shots just inside of the area, or just outside. And we have now 10 points, so we only need 2 more points in 5 games to still be in Division 2. And now we're going to jump into the final of the Champions Shield, actually, with our second squad, the Brazilian Belgian team, and the team that we're going to be coming up against here in the final, the Dubstep City 4-1-2-1-2 BPL side, with the likes of Sergio Aguero, David Silva, Yaya Toure, Eden Hazard, Jesus Navas got company at the back, so he's got some very, very strong players in there. And yeah, only 5 minutes in, he's going to be on the ball with Aguero, doing a couple of skill moves. Then he gets pretty lucky to get the ball a couple of times there. Then Hazard is going to be the one to finish it off. That was kind of an unfortunate goal to concede, just the way that they managed to bounce him every time. And then I see them run from Negredo, but I can't just get the ball off of him. He hits the post, and he's going to pick up the rebound and make it 2-0. And unfortunately, that is going to be how the game is going to end. So we don't pick up the trophy, which is the most unfortunate. But you know, it's our second team, and I tried to have a little bit of fun with it. And if we do manage to win a couple of games and go through to the final, that's awesome. That's why I have Ronaldinho, because he's got 5-star skills, and he's got some great dribbling. So that's kind of the player I wanted to build around this squad, or a couple of players that I wanted to use, and Ronaldinho was one of those players, so that's why he's in there. Anyway, we're going to get into a game which, this was just one of them games. I mean, it's got Vertonghen at CDM, but this was just one of them games that FIFA just basically said, you shouldn't play anymore tonight, or tonight, because you'll see why. He's going to start off after only 3 minutes, and Ashley Young, finesse shot, that is not supposed to, how does that go in? Anyway, yeah, sometimes you just have these kind of games. I mean, I'm kind of stubborn sometimes when it comes to FIFA, because I don't want to end the session on a loss. I just wanted to go or get a win and stay in the division, but it felt like pretty much all the chances he had, he managed to score. We did pick up a penalty there, but then just look at this kind of stuff. I mean, the through ball from like his own penalty area goes through to Jovetic and just makes it 4-1. And I mean, I don't really know what to do. Benteke heading it in from across. I mean, I don't know what I could have really done better in some of these situations. I mean, that was Benteke yet again winning a header, and then David Luiz going to win a header on the corner, 7-2. I mean, this was just one of them games that FIFA just said, no, you shouldn't be playing anymore, and you're not going to win this game. Everything is going to go against you, because if you see the match stats, I mean, they were very even, so I probably shouldn't have lost that one 2-7. I mean, I don't know, it was just, that was my last game for that session, and I don't really know what to say, but we have a bronze gift pack here from the web app, and we did get a couple of fitness cards, which we'll be able to sell on most likely for 200 coins. And we do need only, well, we have now 4 games to get 2 more points, and I didn't want to end off the episode in that kind of way that how the last game ended. So we're going to go into another game in Seasons. It's got a 4-1-2-1-2 Serie A side for once, not a BPL side, but Mario Balotelli, Muriel Hamsich up tops, and it's got pace on the wings with Armero and Guardado, and a very strong looking defense with Chiellini and Benatia. In the 22nd minute, Alexander Song is going to be the one to win the header there. We do a little bit of play down the wing here with Marcelo, Pedro and Modric. And then in the middle we have Karim Benzema. And it's kind of hard to break through his defense, but there Neymar makes the wonderful run. And he slots it in to make it 1-0. And then Hamsich is just too strong for Marcelo. He's going to cross it in. Mario Balotelli is going to be the one on the far post to make it 1-1. And then very early on in the second half, he's going to get through ball to Muriel. And he's going to pick up the rebound there. That's a fantastic save for Courtois. But he still managed to get it to Muriel. And he's going to make it 2-1. I mean, both of those rebounds did go to his players, so that was most unfortunate. But we're going to get the through ball here. A lovely through ball to Karim Benzema. But he's going to make a little bit of an error there. And Karim Benzema is going to slot that one post in to make it 2-2. And look at this chance at the end. I really should have scored that goal with Karim Benzema. But unfortunately, that game is going to end to 2-2. So now we have 3 games to at least pick up 1 point, and you never know what kind of opponents you're going to come up against in Division 2. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the episode. Alright, by the way, today is going to be a double upload, so make sure to check for the next episode right after you've seen this one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!